In this video, we will be looking at sequential if-else statements. Here are the subgoals for selection statements. Subgoal 1 states to diagram which statements go together. Subgoal 2 states that for an if statement, determine whether the expression is true or false. For subgoal 3, if the expression evaluates to true, follow the true branch. If the expression evaluates to false, follow the else branch, or do nothing if there is no else branch. We are given these declarations and then asked to evaluate these statements and determine the value of all variables used. If alpha is greater than beta, then eta is assigned the value alpha plus 2. Gamma is assigned the value alpha plus 5. Else, eta is assigned the value alpha minus 1. Gamma is assigned the value beta minus 1. If alpha is greater than delta, gamma is assigned the value alpha plus 5. Else, gamma is assigned the value beta plus 5. Eta is assigned the value beta plus 2. Subgoal 1 tells us to diagram which statements go together. We do have curly braces, which denote the beginning and end of the block for the if and the else statements. For the first if statement, if alpha is greater than beta, we have an open and closed curly brace, indicating that is the beginning and end of the block. For the else, there is also an open and closed curly brace. That is the conclusion for that if-else statement. Moving on to subgoal 2, we evaluate if the Boolean expression is true or false. First, we evaluate if alpha is greater than beta. Alpha has a value of 2. Beta has a value of 1. 2 is greater than 1, so this expression is true. Subgoal 3 tells us to follow the true branch, so we continue with eta is assigned the value alpha plus 2. Gamma is assigned the value alpha plus 5. Eta then becomes 2 plus 2, or 4. And gamma becomes 2 plus 5, which is 7. These become the new values for eta and gamma that carry on to the next sequential if statement. We again diagram which statements go together for the next sequential statement, the is alpha greater than delta. There are no curly braces, so the if and the else each get only one statement, making 3 sequential statements in this code. One if statement, followed by another if statement, followed by the assignment of eta. The eta statement is not part of the else and should not be indented. The eta equals beta plus 2 is the next sequential statement. For subgoal 2, we determine if the statement is true or false. Alpha is assigned the value of 2. Delta is assigned the value of 3. 2 is not greater than 3, so this statement is false. Since the condition is false, we follow the else branch. Beta has a value of 1, so gamma becomes 1 plus 5, or 6. The next sequential statement is always executed regardless of how the Boolean expression evaluates. So eta is assigned beta plus 2. Beta has a value of 1, and 1 plus 2 is 3, so eta is assigned the value of 3. For our final answer, alpha and beta have stayed the same. Delta now has the value of 3, eta is now the value of 3, and gamma has the value of 6.